What's up, friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I wanted to share sort of an unpopular opinion with you guys, with hopes of starting a conversation that'll bring forth insight, perspective, and knowledge that we can all move forward with. I want to give you my 5 reasons I don't want to get married. Also, I haven't done my makeup for the day or in a while on camera, so I'm just it's gonna be more of like a chit chat, get ready with me. So if you want to see my top 5 reasons I don't want to get married, then keep on watching. Oh. Alright, so the first reason I don't want to get married, it's a pretty simple one. I change my mind so often, and I can never be sure that the decision I'm making right now is going to be the one that I agree with in like 10 minutes from now, or 10 weeks from now, 10 months from now, 10 years from now. I'm not sure. I'm always changing my mind, and so I just feel like that's really not the right mindset to have. If you want to get married, you should be able to know, that you pick the right person that's going to be your partner for life, or that's the idea, right? And so, I don't know. I'm just so indecisive. I would absolutely be like a runaway bride, I think, probably. Like, I'd get all the way to the last minute and be like, this is it. I'm sure of it. And then I'd like have a dream or something and be like, oh my God, was that an omen? Like, am I not supposed to be with this person? I don't know. I just feel like that's the way that I am. And, maybe that just means that I'm not ready to get married, or I haven't found that person that makes me feel like, oh yeah, that's the one right there. Like, maybe I just haven't had that luck yet. But, yeah, I just changed my mind too much. Alright, the second reason I don't want to get married is because I just hate feeling trapped. I never want to feel trapped. I never want to feel like I absolutely have to do something, and that just might be like a commitment issue. Maybe I have commitment issues. I just feel like, as far as relationship goes, I don't want to ever feel like this is your only option. If I'm miserable, well, sorry, you signed this paper and that's about it. I can just feel it right now, like, oh my gosh. I don't know, maybe it won't feel like that with the right person. Like, you won't feel trapped, you'll feel great, excited. It's definitely a commitment issue for sure, because I don't even make plans. Like, somebody will be like, oh, you want to do something next Friday? I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing next Friday. Next Friday? I don't even know what I'm doing in the next 5 minutes. You want me to think a week in advance? Like, I can't. I live each day second by second, literally minute by minute. And so I just can't. I can't like lock anything in, because you don't know if you're going to want to do that when the time comes. And so that's my number 2 reason why I just don't think marriage is the right step for me right now. It is so hard to talk and do concealer at the same time. Y'all have already seen me mess up my entire eyebrow situation with the concealer because I got too excited in my brow video. So I'm going to try to be way more conscious. The third reason I don't want to get married is because I feel like I haven't traveled enough. I feel like I honestly haven't seen enough places and met enough people to be content knowing that the people I know right now, one of them is the one. I feel like, I've never been out of the country. And I feel like, my boo could be out there in Amsterdam. I can't just limit myself to the people here in little old America. What if Portugal Bay is actually the bay for me? I gotta get out there and like check out the scenes. Not to say that my love can't be American. Of course they can. But I just feel like in order to like be married and to really know that you went out there and you explored the world and you found that person despite everyone else on this planet, you found your person, I gotta get out more. Because this girl from Queens has literally been in Queens and that's about it. Like, I cannot get married without traveling abroad and seeing what's across the pond. What if somebody comes to me and says, Dakota, what if I meet someone? I go to London, yeah? And then I meet a chap. And this bloke says, Dakota, I want you to be my wife. My waffly? My ego waffly wedded wife. The 3 W's, they got me. They got me on that. I would love to be your waffly wedded wife, Sir Anthony. Sounded British. I don't know anybody named Anthony at this point in my life. But anyways, what if he's like, Dakota, I really love you. I love you. I love your daughter. I love your family. I love your face. I love your skin. I want to make out with it forever, every single day for the rest of our lives. I'd be like, yeah. Duh. Positive. Absolutely. 100%. But I can't do that if I just marry some old American chum. I just don't want to miss out on my possible international love affair. Grrr. If you're from outside of the States, then drop a comment down below. Leave me some heart emojis. I usually just put some dark shadow and just tap it right into that outer V, and then I kind of just blend it a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna take this color Shinin' from the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics collab palette. Nice. I like it. Alright, we're moving on to face. So I'm just going to use my Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the shade 420. Hold up. Wait. I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Conceal to color correct before I put this foundation on. Jeez Louise. I just got so excited that I forgot how I normally do things. So I usually just like... 10 years later. So, boom. Now I'm gonna put this Fenty Pro Conceal. Alright, why am I even continuing to speak? I like to just press it in with the sponge after. Make sure you don't see any of those brush strokes on your face. I'm gonna use this contour stick from Juvia's Place. It's in the shade Katsina. The fourth reason I don't want to get married is I just don't agree in having the government all up in my business. My business, my business. Stay the up on my business, my business. You know what I'm saying? Luda had it right. What is the point of having the government all up in my romantic relationships? That has nothing to do with you, sir. Please move along. If this ain't working out, I have to trust the courts to make the right decision for me and my possible future family as well. Like, nah, I'm good on that. I think I can handle it. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, if we were in just a regular relationship and we decided that, you know, it was better if it ended, or it'd be better for the both of us if we stopped being in a relationship, we don't have to consult anybody. we can just call it quits and that's it. And like, why can't that just be how it is? You know how much money is spent and wasted in divorces? God forbid I get a divorce, paying for this, paying for that, just for the government to say that you guys don't have to be together anymore. Like, we could have figured that out on our own and just decided like, hey, let's stop seeing each other. Why should I involve the government in my personal affairs? You know, divorces can go on for years and years before they get settled. You ever hear about your favorite celebrity and then you hear years later like blah 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 and blah 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 are officially divorced, and you're like, haven't they been separated for like 4 years? Yeah, because all of that money was involved and all of those assets were involved, and then they had to split them up evenly and do this and do that. Like, why? Dude, I'm not with it. I don't bang with you like that. Y'all know what I was gonna say. I don't bang with you like that no more. Or vice versa, like shawty, like Dakota, I just can't get with it. You take too long to do your lashes and I'm just not about that life anymore. And you know what? Then I would say, you know what? Thank you for your time. Let's move on. But no, if I get married, there's so much legality involved, and why? For what? We could just cease. Jeannie Mai really had an interesting quote. When she got divorced with her husband, she said that. She said, you never really know somebody until they don't get what they want. And those are really, really profound words. She's gone through a divorce and she's expressed how painful it was and how, you know, this person that she didn't even know in her husband existed. And it got really messy, and that's unfortunate. I would never want to see my love, someone who I loved and cherished and, you know, made a commitment to like that, in such a negative light. You can't come back from certain things, and why don't we just be adults and say, you know what, we're better off apart, and not have to involve lawyers and money and all of that BS. It's just too much. Like, just be done with it. Wash your hands and be done with it. I'm Gucci. I don't have a brush. I wanted to do bronzer. Should I just use my foundation brush? I don't want to get up again. I'm so lazy. You have no idea. I'm just going to use my foundation brush, and we're going to see how this works out, okay? So I'm using my Fenty Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in Mocha Mami. You guys are probably familiar with this. Ooh, before I forget, I'm gonna finish doing this bottom like shadow. Why can't I speak English today? I think that's really what ties the entire look together. Kind of always looks like something's missing to me when I don't do the bottom lashes, so, or the bottom liner. I don't know how to speak English. Wow! This is my go-to look. If I don't know what to do, I do this. And it always looks great. Let's do highlighter. I'm just gonna use this Wet n Wild highlighter I got from the drugstore. It's the Mega Glow highlighting powder in Awesome Blossoms. Ooh, I'm just gonna add some right here, because why not? Collarbone. Why not? Décolleté. If you don't highlight your décolleté, are you even highlighting, honey? Sometimes I even highlight my shoulder blades over here just because I'm like, shining, 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 yeah. I just want to be glowy and shiny and glowy and shiny. All right. Enough. I'm talking all this crap, but if somebody wanted to marry my ass, I'd be like, I'll think about it. Nobody wants to marry my ass right now. And I really don't want to marry anybody else's ass either. I'm trying to work on me right now, okay? I've been there, done that. Wanted to get married. When I was younger, I was just, so obsessed. Watching Say Yes to the Dress every weekend with my grandma, picking out dresses. Trust me, I've picked out my wedding dress 4 times over now. I absolutely loved watching Say Yes to the Dress and just imagining what my wedding would be like. And then as I got older, I'm just like, this is kind of for the birds. Like, I'm just not focused on it right now. Truthfully, I would love to have a party where I wear like a really nice fancy white dress. Those wedding dresses are beautiful. I would love to have a wedding and not a marriage. Hot take. I absolutely wanted to have like a wedding themed 21st birthday. That's how much I wanted a wedding and not a marriage. Maybe I'll do it for the big 3-0. Who knows? All right, highlight. Oh God. Oh, she's a doll. She's a doll. I'm loving how this is looking right now. All right, lashes on. 10 years later, literally, it took so long. This is why I tried magnetic lashes, because me and lashes, we're not best friends. I also added some black liner just to make that first inner piece look more congruent. You know what I'm talking about, right? I feel like I wish a bitch would. That's how I feel. That's what that inner corner highlight will do to you, honey. I wish a bitch would, honey. Okay, let's blend it out so it doesn't look like it's 2001 at the MAC store. Okay, let's move on to lips. Oh my God, my nose is running. Come on, allergies. Come through, allergies. I think I'm gonna do like a dark background, ombre natural. Does that even make sense? Do those words go together? I'm not sure. The last reason I don't want to get married is that I just don't feel like my love can be defined by a piece of paper. I know that sounds super cliche, but that's how I feel. Like, if I love you and I'm committed to you, I don't need a piece of paper, a marriage license, or a ring to declare that. I'm just about it. Like, I'm just about you. And that's that. I don't necessarily need anything to validate my relationships. Even as far as, like, you know, a title and stuff like that, that's, I guess that's a different story. If we could just learn to respect each other and just be considerate of each other's feelings, emotions, and effort and energy that we put forth, then we wouldn't put so much emphasis on titles and what is this and what are we and what are we doing and it's been this long and blah, blah, blah. If you truly felt like somebody was about you and respected you and wasn't going to hurt you on purpose and not do anything to, like, disrespect you, then you wouldn't necessarily have to go and put a label on it or be pressured to. Of course, if you feel the vibe and you feel like, yo, what's going on? I like you, you like me, we've been dating, we've been doing this, we've been doing that. I mean, just for clarification, just for understanding, I totally understand that. And I agree that that can be helpful. But as far as if I'm in love with you and I'm committed to you, then that's it. Really, I mean, I'd love to have like a party. I could even have a party, like a backyard bashment, some type of celebration for your love, but it doesn't have to come with a marriage license. Well, I'm surprised more people don't do that, just like have weddings and not actually get married. Especially the ones that have been together for a long time, like 14 plus, 20 plus years, and that are not married. I feel like I would do that. I would just have a party, invite your family and friends. You've been together long enough so that your family and friends know each other, right? You're comfortable around each other. Your people are your people. Why not just celebrate, have a party to celebrate your love, but not necessarily make it a wedding, or not necessarily have a marriage that comes along with it. Don't clock me though if on my 30th birthday I have a wedding party. Like literally a wedding birthday party. I absolutely think that that idea is so fun. The other thing that like I just don't understand is being married is not going to stop me from cheating on you, and it's not going to stop you from cheating on me just because we have a marriage license and rings and we did all of this stuff. If you want to cheat on me, you're gonna. People are going to do what they want to do, and a marriage is not going to keep anyone together unless they want to be together. I mean, that's just the truth. Marriage is not going to save your relationship the same way that a baby's not going to save your relationship. And that is how I feel about that. The last thing I want to say is that I know there are benefits of getting married, like actual legal benefits. I just don't really know exactly what they are. I'm not well versed in that. I never had to be, as you can see. So I don't really know the extent of, you know, how beneficial they actually are. I know a lot of people in the military get married quite young and sort of quickly because of the way that's set up and the benefits there, and that's a whole nother thing. I also know that some people get married for religious reasons, and that's a whole other thing completely. I'm not trying to say that your religious reasoning for getting married is dumb. I'm not trying to say anybody's reason for getting married is dumb. It's just not my thing. And I wanted to tell you why. But I'd love to know if you are married already, or if you're engaged, or if you want to be married, then tell me why. Leave down in the comment section your reasons for getting married, for getting engaged, or for wanting to be married in the future, because I would love to start up this conversation, and maybe you guys can teach me some things that I don't already know. If you know the benefits of getting married, if you're a lawyer or you know the law, hit me up, man. I'd love to know why you said yes to marriage, and why, you know, maybe you felt like me initially and then your mind changed. I absolutely, like I said, my mind's always changing. So tomorrow, if I want to get married, that's just how it's going to be. For now, not my thing. All right, let's setting spray this bitch. Where's my setting spray? All right. Oh, I forgot blush. Oh, man. Voila. Lovely. All right. It's spreading spray time. That sounds disgusting. What? Spreading spray? I never said that. It never happened. It's setting spray time. I'm using my Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray to set my face. I know you guys freaking live and breathe this setting spray, and so do I. It's absolutely wonderful. I love it. Sometimes I use this Pixie. I really wanted to use it. Sometimes I use this Pixie Glow Mist as well. Like I just layer them because it just feels so nice. Okay. I like to just pat it in so there's not like wet, dewy droplets on my face. Voila! Boom! I'm into it. So I love how my face turned out, and I love chatting with you guys about the reasons I don't want to get married. If you want to marry me, then leave a comment down below, hit the notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and have a ring ready. What? If you like this video and you want more videos like this, then please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, leave a comment down below, thumbs up this video, give yourself a hug, do all those things. It was great hanging out with you guys. I hope we can chat more soon. I'll see you later, friends. Bye. I know it's my time. Ain't nobody else could kill my shine. I know it's my time. Ain't nobody else could spit this rhyme. I know it's my time. Ain't nobody else could kill my shine. I know it's my time. Ain't nobody else could spit this rhyme. Literally, my best friend's outside, and I just screamed at him for calling me in the middle of me doing absolutely nothing on camera. And that's why no one's ever gonna marry me. Like, get out. I know what the tea is. I know the tea. I know the truth. I ain't trying to hide it. I'm batshit crazy. Who the fuck is gonna marry me?